Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Jackson here. We're going over AEW Dynasty, which is tonight. There are 10 matches on the main card, 2 on the kickoff, the 0 hour kickoff. So let's get into the 0 hour. Let's get into the 0 hour part of the pay-per-view. It is Nick Wayne's crew versus AR Fox's group. Nick Wayne, I guess. I don't know. Toss-up. I don't know. Max Caster, open challenge versus, I assume, Josh Alexander, because he has yet to debut for AEW. So, yeah. Josh Alexander is going to beat Max Caster. Let's get into the main card. I'll just go bottom left and work my way up to the main event. Hurt Syndicate versus Big Bill and Brian Keith of The Learning Tree. I got the Hurt Syndicate retaining. MJF comes out after, and they beat him down. Possibly. Or they find him after. I don't know. They're going to work some way into that. I want to see Bobby Lashley versus MJF. The Death Riders versus Rated FTR. I got Rated FTR losing, and then they turn heel on Cope. Christian makes the save. We get Cope and Christian reunited like that versus FTR, who are now heel. I do have the Death Riders retaining just because why end it so abruptly, especially to that kind of group, when you literally had the Undisputed Kingdom, who are a more established team, but whatever. Bandito, Mask versus Jericho, title, Mask versus title. I think Bandito's going to win. I don't see a realm where Jericho wins and then Bandito has to unmask. It just doesn't fit the vibe of AEW. Mercedes Moné versus Julia Hart in a Owen Hart Cup qualifier match. I think it's to get to the semis. Mercedes got that in the bag personally. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. 4. I got Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family. Will Ospreay. Bruff. Versus Kevin Knight. Shout out Kevin Knight. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Rising star for them. I got Ospreay though. It'll be a good match. Garcia versus Adam Cole. Baby. Technically a trilogy. I got Adam Cole though, because I feel like Garcia ain't done much. Adam Cole can revive that. He fights Kyle. He fights Roddy. He fights Mark Briscoe. He fights Kyle. He fights all these guys. I think that'd be sick. He fights a Ricochet. He fights Speedball. That'd be sick. Because Garcia ain't doing much with it, personally. That's just my opinion on it. You guys can let me know in the comments, but that's just my thought process on it. Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne. I think this is going to be a really, really good match. They're building Megan Bayne like a Brock Lesnar type character because she's just freaking demolishing the crap out of Toni Storm time and time. I think Tony's going to get the win kind of sneakily, and then it sets up something for like All In. And then that is where Megan Bayne becomes champion. I don't see it ending so abruptly. So I got Toni Storm. The triple threat, which I think I'm most excited for. I think this will be match of the night besides Ospreay and Kevin Knight. You got Kenny Omega defending against Speedball Mike Bailey and Ricochet. I got Kenny Omega. Why the hell would Kenny lose? He just won it at Revolution against Konosuke Takeshita, who ain't even on the card, which is crazy because I know he's doing stuff with Japan right now. So, yeah. So, next, the main event is Jon Moxley versus Swerve, whose house? Strickland. I got Moxley. The only reason is because I feel like Swerve is just in it for himself. He wants the belt for himself. Moxley said he wants to lose it to somebody who is worthy of it, who actually fights for AEW like this. And I think you have a couple candidates. Hangman, MJF personally has as much of a cocky son of a bee he is. He fights for AEW. Darby Allin, but I know he's going to climb Mount Everest. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got Moxley, Kenny, Toni Storm, Adam Cole, Baby, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, Mercedes, Bandito, Death Riders, Hurt Syndicate, Nick Wayne's group, Josh Alexander debut. That's it for the predictions. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Later.